Hi Aquarius, happy Halloween. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into your general message and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. But let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Wands energy, since this is what I'm channeling for you as the costume I chose for the air signs. The Queen of Wands is about limitless, infinite possibilities. And she believes that everything is possible because she has confidence in who she is. This confidence comes from knowing herself and going through challenges. And so there's something about that energy, Aquarius, that Spirit wants you to recognize within yourself and tap into. The Queen of Wands is also very grounded. She's the most grounded of all the queens, which is why she has these little leaves coming out of her wand. There's something that she actualizes and materializes with her magic and her manifestations. So I feel like something's coming in for you, something's budding, Aquarius, something's about to be born into your life. Maybe this is literal, maybe not. We will see. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. This is 13 Moon Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. This reading is for whoever's watching, wherever Aquarius is in your chart. So let's see. Aquarius. How is the eclipse for you? I feel like the dates of the eclipse that just passed might be significant, and there's also one coming up. Pay attention to November, October, and February, I'm getting. Okay. Aquarius. What message do we have for Aquarius? What do you want to talk to Aquarius about as the veil is thin at this time? Scrying, intuition, interesting. Yes, the veil is thin, Aquarius. Your intuition is heightened. Okay, so don't doubt yourself. You are receiving the information that is useful for you and that is good for you. And that is for the highest good of all. When something is good for you spiritually, it's good for all. Okay, so remember that. Pay attention to imagery. You know, I am looking into this crystal ball here, trying to see what I can see. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, if you work with cards, or if you're looking at artwork, or whatever it is that you're doing, or even listening to music, it's like feel into that energy. Pay attention to the lyrics. Pay attention to the colors that were used. Like there's messages, I feel, around you. There could also be something about a bone, I'm getting. Something about bones. Okay. There's also something jammed in something. It's like a piece, something stuck in, I don't know, Aquarius. I'm an intuitive reader. I use the cards to help me translate the energy. If you don't like my channeling, this is just not your channel. But there's something, anyways, going back to it, there's something stuck in something. And I don't know what this is. You might know, or you might find it later down the line, but there's some important information there. And I feel like it's a piece of paper. It's like wedged in something. Okay? Or you're looking for something and it's wedged in something. There could also be a note stuck in a book somewhere. What else is going on here? There's also shadows of birds that you might be seeing, like hawks above you. I'm also seeing like a little white dog here, but maybe something to do with the Fool card. But you could be walking or driving or riding your bike or whatever and see those shadows of the birds. Interesting. The shadow of, this could be a metaphor though. Shadow of birds. Now birds represent an elevated consciousness, a higher perspective, awareness. The shadow of the bird, the shadow is, well, I would say using that awareness for nefarious purposes. Okay, so maybe this is somebody that you're encountering at this time. Okay, they have some kind of higher perspective on something. Or perhaps this is you. You know, all energies have shadow and light. Something about an eagle or a hawk might be a spirit, like, you know, call to you, some kind of guide for you. But Spirit wants you to consider, what's the shadow side of that spirit animal? Okay, now those are birds of prey. Okay, interesting energy. Okay, let's get one more for Aquarius with intuition. The lamp, remembrance. Gemini got this too. Spirit wants you to pay attention to your intuition because it's trying to get you to go remember something. Yeah, like that piece of paper stuck in a book. It's like an old thought you had. Perhaps this is like an epiphany you had and you wrote it down and Spirit wants you to remember it. Or there's some message here. Can we get one more? And then we'll go into the tarot. One more. What is this, Spirit? So elusive. Gemini also got this. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. If you feel like you've been having a hard time tapping into your intuition, or feel like, whoa, Spirit, what's up? Where are you? What's going on? I feel like there's just a lot of energy right now that you're working with. Perhaps you're very busy, or there's a lot of people around you, or someone's energy could be affecting your own. Spirit does want you to take a pause. Perhaps go for a walk in nature somewhere. Okay? Witness the changing of the seasons wherever you are. Winter is coming. And winter, if you're in the northern hemisphere, but symbolically anyways, winter is a time of pausing for sure, of going within, of remembering what is important to us and what we should spend our time and energy on. I'm hearing hibernating. Interesting. I feel like there's a period of time coming up for you, Aquarius, that's going to be very reflective, very informative. It's magical. I'm getting like alchemist vibes. You know, it's like you're down somewhere and doing some magic, okay? Doing some alchemy, transmuting energies, healing, prophetizing. Okay, there's something that you're doing here that is going to require you to really protect your energy and shield yourself from the distractions of other people's energies. Okay, even if you love these people, just know that we all need to have time for ourselves. Okay, to regenerate, I'm getting. Okay, let's see what's challenging Aquarius. No, supporting. Perhaps your mind's on the challenge over and above the support. What's supporting Aquarius? Melting. Yeah, it's alchemy vibes. It's like you're melting something in the cave somewhere. It's really cool, okay? It's a metaphor, but it's cool. Melting. It's like you're repurposing some energy. Okay, what is the challenge? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? Patience. Pausing, remembrance, intuition, patience. Whatever you're trying to manifest or bring towards you in your life, or whatever you desire to happen, it is going to require some patience, okay? And the reason why you need to be patient is not out of some kind of punishment, but it's because the energy needs to form in a certain way in order for this thing to come towards you. I want one more on the melting. Thank you. Passion. Can you be passionately patient? Is that a thing, Aquarius? The Sage. Think about the patience as like, or this time in between as some kind of delayed gratification, okay? That whatever you want is going to happen, but this is just the anticipation. It's like the moment before, you know? It can be a good feeling. And I feel like Spirit wants you to feel good about this time in between. Whatever it is that is happening in your life, it's like there is some in between time. And if you raise your vibration by being passionate about this in-between time, I'm hearing the Bardo, you will be able to speed things up. Six of Wands, and be victorious. Okay, let's get the cards out. This is an interesting reading. Not sure what we're exactly talking about here. I'm using Halloween decks, FYI. Let's do 2 more for Aquarius. The Queen of Wands is also considered to be very attractive. And that's not just like physically, it's like energetically attractive. She can manifest. We have the 4 of Wands. And I wanted this for your, let's reshuffle. But I wanted a card for your scrying energy. 4 of Wands. Remembrance. Give me one more for the intuition. The High Priestess. The High Priestess with intuition. Whoa, Aquarius, you were tapped in. And it has something to do with something you'll be celebrating, or a connection that you've had, or somewhere that you might be moving. There's something that's about to be solidified in your life. And it's like you're receiving all this information about it. Okay, wait, I need more. What does Aquarius need to remember? Death. I'm seeing this little Superman dude down here. Perhaps you tried to save somebody at some point or be a savior. That didn't really work out, okay? Because we can't actually save anyone. Or if we do and we try to, we can get some kind of karma, their karma. So be careful about that. Remembrance of death. Perhaps this is an actual death or something that ended. But Spirit wants you to remember that with death comes rebirth, especially with the Death card in the tarot. It's not just about, I mean, most of you know this, it's not just about death. It's about transmutation, transformation. So this in-between stage, you know, I feel like there could be a frustration, feeling of inertia at some level, but Spirit wants you to be patient and remind yourself, remember that energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, that there is an inevitable transformation. And perhaps you need to think about a previous time in which you've had a significant transformation so that you can remember that it will happen. Interesting. Okay, let's see your overall energy. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing by the book right away. Some of you could be trying to do something by the book, okay? Or take a more conventional route here, or feel like that's how you'll get ahead, or that's how you'll create a shift and a change. This could be about career or communication, or you could be creating some kind of project that's related to communicating to others, okay? Could bring you some financial gain here. But there's something I feel like some of you could be creating some, well, the Hierophant represents education. This could be some kind of class or course that you're creating. But there's something about it, I feel, that is a little bit rigid. Because the Alchemist, well, there are definitely things that can be done by the book that will guarantee certain results. The magic of the Alchemist is relying on the unknown, relying on that which you cannot name, working with an energy that is elusive, ephemeral in a sense. Trusting in your own magic to be a key ingredient in the manifestation or transmutation process. So if you're seeing somebody be successful by doing A, B, and C, and you're trying to do that as well, but it's not working or it's not feeling the same as you thought it would, you forgot about your own magic. You forgot about the secret ingredient, which is you and your energy. Okay, so don't forget your uniqueness. I mean, you're Aquarius after all. There's something here about some energy you're working with where you're forgetting the secret sauce. You, your touch, your authenticity, or your personality, or your connection to source, or your style, or your, I don't know what it is. Okay, your verbiage, whatever's unique to you. It's like, that's the sauce. That's the secret sauce that turns the wheel. Without that, you're just turning someone else's reel, R-E-E-L. Okay, maybe this is about reels. I don't know. Or maybe there's some kind of film going on here or something like that. But you're turning someone else's wheel and taking a ride on their karmic path. Real. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying we got to melt down this Hierophant energy, which represents structure, form, rules, regulation, gaining higher knowledge by doing things kind of by the book. I'm going to melt that down because there's a limited room here for your passion to come through. Okay, let's see the challenge. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is your uniqueness. This is the secret sauce. The Ace of Cups, the potential, your energy, your love, your creativity. Yeah, I'm coming back to the shadow of the bird, right? Maybe you're trying to follow in someone's shadow or footsteps. But remember, when we follow in someone's footsteps, we are in their shadow. And I mean that not just literally, but metaphysically as well. Psychologically, perhaps, we are adopting some of their shadow. So that is not a sure way to success. Okay, there's something here Spirit wants you to tap into, scry into, use your intuition. I feel like for some of you, it's like you have an idea, intuitively you know it will work, or you intuitively you feel like something's going to happen, but you can't really explain it and you're not sure if you should go with it. Go with it. You might not see the results immediately with the Patience card here, but they are coming. Because when we put our uniqueness, our authenticity, our secret sauce, our energy into something, we give it our spin, it is a part of us then. Whatever we are creating, it's an extension of our energy. And therefore, it cannot be taken from us. And whatever we infuse into that creation is what will be, because it's like an umbilical cord. Oh yeah, we said birth at the beginning, right? It's like an umbilical cord. We nourish that which we create, and it's up to us how it will grow and if it will grow, depending on our own energy, when it is ours, when it comes from our higher state of consciousness, or when it comes from our soul. And this includes love, okay? When we love from higher states of consciousness and from our soul, we create a different kind of cord than we might have had with others. Okay, let's see. What is the supporting energy for Aquarius? 10 of Cups. Beautiful. There are people cheering you on in the spirit realm, but also here on Earth. Okay, there are people who want to support you. There's a community, or there are people who will be around you in the future. This manifestation or transmutation, whatever it is that you are creating here, will be celebrated by others. You will enjoy your success with others. If you are thinking about love at this time, then there is the potential for long-lasting love. Big potential. But yeah, Two of Cups. I just asked, does Aquarius need to be vulnerable? Is that the secret sauce when it comes to love? And I got the Two of Cups. The answer is yes. Okay, so there's a certain vulnerability if you're thinking about love at this time and how to get your relationship to go to the next level, or how to step into a relationship, how to experience love again, or for the first time, whatever it is for you. There's a certain level of vulnerability that needs to happen in this connection and in your communication, because that vulnerable aspect is your authentic self. Okay, and I'm not talking about like you need to break down and cry. I'm talking about expressing yourself, behaving, or being with another without feeling like you are going without fear. Without fear. Know that you are protected. You know, when we've been hurt in a relationship and then we get into another one, it's natural to have our defenses up, to worry about what could happen. Could we get our heart broken again? But when we start a relationship off on that foot, or we continue on in a relationship with on that foot of fear, then that's the steps that are taken forward, is fear steps. Fear steps. Lots of stuff about footsteps. Yeah, I feel like there's some fear that needs to be released when it comes to love. Okay, I'll leave that there. What you don't see coming. Aquarius. What does Aquarius not see coming? Too many. They were face down anyways. Spirit, let's be clear. What does Aquarius not see coming? Page of Swords. Haha. Okay, let's see. What does Aquarius not see coming? Spirit's like, I showed you. You put them back in the deck. Now you want to ask again? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity. Okay, there is an opportunity for some kind of material success. If you've been looking to move, or you're thinking about moving in with someone or something along those lines, I am seeing that here. It looks like a little house to me. Okay, I am seeing success in that realm. But if that's not your case, if that's not your story, there is some new opportunity here. We have an Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. In order to get the Ace of Pentacles, which is a material opportunity, a job opportunity, a relationship, but something concrete in material form, you have to put your secret sauce in it. You have to put that uniqueness. You have to get vulnerable with something and really show who it is that you are, because that is what is special. That is the key. So that's what you don't see coming, is that opportunity. Yes, because you're in between. You're having to be patient. So let's see your advice. Temperance. And they call it art in this deck. Many decks they do. Because it's about creation. It's also about balance. And this is the card of alchemy. Working with many elements. Yeah, see, this is the advice. It's like, here you are in your alchemist laboratory, okay? And you have all these different things, and you're like, okay, I'm combining this. I got the apple, I got the snake, I got the cauldron, I got the cat with a cone on its head. I got all these different elements. What's missing? Look at her face. What's missing here? Spirit is saying, I just told you what's missing. It's you. Okay? Be you. I mean, do I really have to tell Aquarius that? That seems weird. Probably not. This is just confirmation for you. Something about linoleum floors could be significant. Okay, I'm seeing that in the car. Or some kind of old house. Maybe you're renovating an old house or something. Okay, let's see the outcome for Aquarius. The outcome, Spirit. What's the outcome for Aquarius? The Star. You in your full glory. This is beautiful, Aquarius. This is destiny. This is healing. This is following your path. This is success. This is magic. There are a lot of vague kind of cards in here, like the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Those just speak about potentials, right? The Star, Temperance. Like, these are big spiritual lessons. They don't tell me what's happening in the mundane 3D world. Okay, Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. Like, there's a lot of major arcana here. So this is about soul and spiritual development more than it is about, hey, so-and-so is going to call you next Tuesday. Oh, watch out. It's not that kind of reading. Okay, not to say that there aren't things shaking and moving in your life. There are. But Spirit is saying something big is happening on the spiritual plane, on the spiritual level, with your intuition. Okay? And you've had to pause, be in this period of the in-between, have patience, so that you can remember who you really are and what you have to offer this world, and get passionate about who you are. Feel good about who you are, and infuse it into your projects, into your relationships, into whatever it is that you're doing, and it will be successful and beautiful. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go into an extended. In the extended, I go a layer deeper into this message. We'll see what comes out. But if you can't go there, or you don't want it, or you're like, what the hell? Why is there an extended? Then don't worry about it. Just trust that you received all the information that you need here. Truly, truly believe that. But if you do want to go, link to that is in the description box below. All right. I love you so much, Aquarius. I'll see you next time.